What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today is the first time I'm going to be hearing Falling in Reverse, which is the band. I've heard the name, but I've never actually heard any songs. The song I'm going to be reacting to is Popular Monster. I think it's fairly recent, within the last 6 months or so, I believe it came out. I have no idea what to expect, honestly. I don't know even what, judging by the name, I assume it's some type of rock band. Never heard of it. So this is going to be a genuine reaction, first time. But if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. At the end of the video, if you like it, hit the like button. Both those things help me out tremendously. Leave comments. I love feedback. Any suggestions you may have, I'll do those as well. But let's get into Falling in Reverse because I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know what to be prepared for here.
Yeah.
Hold up. Hold up. Fastest pause in the history of reactions. I don't even know. Okay. Okay. We have a hard synth sound and then dead cops and other people in the first 10 seconds. I'm excited. Darker than I expected. Falling in Reverse sounded kind of like, you know what I mean? Like 303 or like, like some type of different genre. But let's get to it.
I wake up every morning with my head up in a daze. I'm not sure if I should say this, fuck, I'll say it anyway. Everybody tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. I don't know if it's a phase, I just wanna feel okay. Yeah, I battle depression, but the question still remains. Is this post-traumatic stressing or am I suppressing rage? And my doctor tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. Yeah, it's not a fucking phase, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, yeah, I struggle with this shit every day, and it's probably cause my demons simultaneously rage.
Okay, I'm sorry for the pause. I was going to pause it earlier, but it was clearly building, and I wanted to hear what it built to. That line, when he says, people keep telling me I'm going through a phase. I don't know if it's a phase. I just want to feel okay. Like, that is insanely potent. And now I know why this is such a popular, I've heard like people talking about this, band and stuff, and if all their songs are like this, now I know why, because that's very real. People don't like to get that real, usually.
I wake up every morning with my head up in a daze. I'm not sure if I should say this, fuck, I'll say it anyway. Everybody tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. I don't know if it's a phase, I just wanna feel okay. Yeah, I battle with depression, but the question still remains. Is this post-traumatic stressing or am I suppressing rage? And my doctor tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. Yeah, it's not a fucking phase, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, yeah, I struggle with this bullshit every day, and it's probably cause my demons simultaneously rage.
I like that the band came in there. Oh. I love this. What a good voice.
I think I'm going nowhere like a rat trapped in a maze. Every wall that I knock down is just a wall that I replace. I'm in a race against myself, I try to keep a steady pace. How the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my god, I keep on stressing every second.
Okay. This is one of those songs I could pause a trillion times, and I'll try not to, because I like to give, you want to be able to hear the song authentically too, if it's your first time. But wow. He said he feels like a rat trapped in a maze, but every wall he breaks down is a wall he replaces. And the interesting part of that line is he says he, the individual him, is the one that replaces the wall, which is very interesting when you think about it, because like a lot of people, if they're going through, dark times or depression or things, like they like to blame other people, you know what I mean? Or blame the situation. And he's not saying the wall's replaced by somebody else or like somebody you're the victim or whatever. He's saying like, I'm breaking down the wall and then I'm replacing the wall. Like it's me, like I'm my own problem here. And that is a level of self-realization, self-analyzation that not a lot of people have. And that's, I am super, super interested in this right now. I love that concept that he said that. That's like
trapped in a maze. Every wall that I knock down is just a wall that I replace. I'm in a race against myself. I try to keep a steady pace. How the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my god, I keep on stressing. Every second that I waste is another second sooner to a blessing I won't take. But my therapist will tell me that I'm going through a stage. Yeah, it's not a fucking stage. I just wanna feel okay. Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention. I need to change a couple things, cause something is missing. And what if I was a lie? Tell you everything is fine. Every single fucking day, I get closer to the grave. I am terrified of the flame, and I will again crush my car just to feel it down. Let out race me to grace me.
Built it, man.
Cause I'm about to break down. Tip for a way out.
Okay. Wow. I feel like I'm listening to three different songs at once. Like when he's super monotone during the verse, and then he goes into like a different level of singing and / screaming, and then it goes into a whole different level of sound and rhythm. Like I love and they piece together like so smoothly. It's like seamless. I want to go back. He said one thing. He's talking about going through stages again, where in the first verse he said phase, but I think he said stage the second time, or maybe I'm tripping, but that people keep telling him it's a phase, but it's not a phase. You know what I mean? And I don't know, like for any of you that have ever went through, I mean, most people go through some type of trauma in their life or some type of depression, you know, when you're in high school or even younger, maybe. Generally something happens where you're tested a little bit mentally. And, you know, when you talk to your friends, or you talk to, obviously he's talking to a psychiatrist, but usually people just talk to their friends or a friend, somebody, their parents. The go-to answer is, you know, like you said, you're going through a phase. Don't worry about it. You're going through a phase. You're going through a stage. Like, you know, don't worry. You'll get through it. You'll get through it. You know, that's usually how people, and I'm not knocking them for that. Like, they're not trained psychiatrists, but clearly this guy isn't working either. But you know what I mean? But as the person that's going through the trauma, that's having this depression, that doesn't help. And it's not easy to see the light at the end of the tunnel when somebody's saying, oh, it's a phase, you'll get through it. It's like he said, like, it's not a phase, like, you know what I mean? It's rage, or, you know, whatever he said, but it's just, it sucks to hear that when you're going through depression. Oh, it's a phase. It's almost like diminishing what, you know, the emotions you're feeling, you know, aren't real. And you feel, you know, it's diminishing those feelings. And that's not good to feel when you're the one dealing with the trauma, you know what I mean? So it's just an interesting concept in general. I just want to feel okay, man. How many people can relate to that? Oh, I just caught that. Crash my car just to feel again. That is a level of pain that maybe not a lot of people will relate with, but I mean, I know I've actually been there, like where you're going through something and, you know, you're driving to school or to work or whatever, and you're just like, you know, that thought goes in the back of your head, like, you know, what if I just crashed right now? Like, I don't know if that's dark or cynical, or maybe me and him are the only people that have ever felt that in the world, but it's real, I think. And if you felt that, it's a very eerie feeling, you know? And I don't know, that's just, I didn't catch it the first time I heard that, and that's a very, very strong line. voice is incredible. This is awesome. That drop was insane. How have I never heard this? Why have I never heard this? I love it. This is like, I love this whole scenario, and I love that drop. It's so hard. I bet this in concert's nuts. Oh, it's about to drop again. Holy shit. Okay. Obviously, that's a metaphor. The visuals obviously are for cinematic effect, but it's a metaphor. He talked to his therapist, the story arc, he talked to his therapist, this and that, and then he calls the cops on him, whatever, and he turns into a monster and eats them. But obviously the metaphor is he goes, tries to get help. They don't help him. They think he's a monster, which creates an even bigger monster, is the metaphor there. But there are some potent lines in there, and I've been saying potent a lot, but this whole song is potent. It's crazy. He's like praying to a God that you don't believe in, I think he said. Oh, I gotta go back. The monster. Right here. I think he says... Right there, praying to a God you don't believe, and then they push him to a point where he turns into this monster, popular monster, I assume. And then he says, "Where's your God now?" as he destroys the room, which is very, very eerie. He said, "Searching for the truth in the lost and found." The lyrics. Does he actually have those tattoos? I mean, judging by this, I assume he does. Because you can see, all you can see is his neck or his face in the other shot, but wow. If those are actually his tattoos, that's crazy. Little girl. Oh, and his bloody hand. What happens with the little girl? Don't leave me with that. Man, do that to me. Monster! What an intense video. Very few times do you have a video, the lyrics, and the actual song all be elite, top tier. And this is one of those. Where like I was almost overwhelmed with what to react to. Like, do I react to the insane video and the story arc and the the visuals, or do I react to the insane vocals and his awesome voice and monotone verses, or do I react to the insanely deep lyrics and very relatable lyrics? I have no idea. Wow. Now I know why this is generating so much buzz. You know what I mean? Because I really hadn't seen Falling in Reverse before, like at all. Like not even in passing and glancing and scrolling or anything. But like over the last like month or two, I've seen like, you know, YouTube videos where it's like Falling in Reverse, Falling in Reverse, Falling in Reverse. And like I just never clicked on it. But now I know why I've been seeing all that stuff. Wow. Yeah, I can tell you with 100% certainty I'm going to be reacting to more of their stuff. Because that was intense. Yep, I'll react to more of their stuff and I'll drop it, but hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, drop a like on the video. First time hearing Falling in Reverse, Popular Monster. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Trying to create a little community here. Hit me in the comment section if you have any feedback or you know what you thought about the video. If you have any suggestions for future reactions, let me know. I love interacting with people in the comment section. So, but without further ado, have a good day.